President William Samoei Ruto, will he be back in power or will he be voted in 2027 in the general elections? Well, here are a few facts and kind of analysis that we really need to get into for us to get to know whether he will get that support or he will use other uncouth means to be back into power. Now, with the Gachagua now out of the picture, we know that Mount Kenya was delivered to William Samoei Ruto on a silver platter when Gachagua became a factor, and they used the emotional blackmail to make people of the mountain believe that all they were saying and the so-called injustices that were done to him by the former president Uhuru Kenyatta did hold water, and through that, through sympathy, the people of the mountain were able to give him votes. Despite several warnings by former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the people didn't believe him, because remember there was that promise of 10 years for Uhuru Kenyatta, then 10 years for William Samoei Ruto. Now, in terms of voting, 47% of the total votes that William Samoei Ruto got on August 2022 were from Mount Kenya. Those were so solid. So, as we speak, the 47% of these votes are shaking. Now, we are left with the 53%. So, the 53% that is remaining isn't sitting pretty, because those who are gotten from other regions, yes, say for the western part of Kenya, the eastern part of Kenya, the total of them make the 53% of the total votes that William Samoei Ruto got. Now, let us come back to Nyanza. Now, there are various factors that will determine if Nyanza will give William Samoei Ruto votes or not. Why? Remember, there is the factor of Raila Amolo Odinga trying to win or get the AU chairmanship. So, Ruto should pray so hard that Raila gets that seat, because if Raila doesn't get that seat and he receives tough competition from Mahmoud Yusuf, then Raila will become a very dangerous monster that Ruto doesn't really know how to handle. And there are also various factors. Political alignments are already being formed as we can project. We can see Kalonzo Musyoka is now becoming a darling of the mountain. Even at the Dumberi rally, Kalonzo was there and he was given an opportunity. And remember, they were calling themselves cousin. So, should Kalonzo Musyoka, Mother Karua, Kioi, Jeremiah Kioi, let's say Raila Amolo Odinga, Gachagua himself, make an alignment going forward for the presidency? Let's say like even Dindi Nyoro deputizes Kalonzo Musyoka, then William Samoei Ruto will be home very early in the morning. Why am I saying so? Now, with the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, now maybe people expected that seat to be taken to another region. But now that he retained that seat in Mount Kenya, even though the person who was given that seat is not a darling, Kithure Kindiki doesn't have a base. Kithure Kindiki does not command a base. Kithure Kindiki does not have any good political base or political support. He doesn't have the real vote that William Samoei Ruto will need. Therefore, this gives us another character of William Samoei Ruto. Ruto is an opportunist. Ruto is someone who actually always deals with you when it is convenient. So when it is convenient for William Samoei Ruto to have you, he will come begging, kneeling down. But again, when your purpose is achieved and he has no use for you, he will dispense you as quick as possible. Now you see, it was easy for William Samoei Ruto to use Gachagua because of the finances and the political base, the political support that Gachagua was bringing on board. But as soon as Gachagua became not useful for him, he quickly dispensed him, and now we could see now Kithure Kindiki has been brought on board. By the time that Kithure Kindiki will stop becoming convenient for William Samoei Ruto, he will also be dispensed. So why am I saying so? We have the post of the Prime Minister. Now, Musalia Mudavadi is also doubling in as the CS for Foreign Affairs and also as the CAs for the Interior. Now, it is expected that somebody will be given these CS for Interior, and ODM is issuing fresh demands. The ODM want more permanent secretaries, the PSs, the ODM want more CSs because they are now on the bargaining table. And that goes to other political parties may fill in more demands. So we can see that the 56% of the total votes that William Samoei Ruto got back in 2022 isn't sitting pretty. So therefore, we also have the Western Kenya, which is a very fragile constituency. You actually can't rely on it because also the Western people, you'll see we have like Bungoma might actually go vote for Ruto, then the other regions may not vote for him. So it is a fragile constituency. We are coming back to the seats of the majority leader and also the speaker's seat. You could see rumors has it that Wetangula is being fought to relish that seat to Otiende Amolo, and also the leader of the majority might also lose the seat, and which might be awarded to the ODM. Now, you see, Ruto is now bringing in what we call conditional support. Since he wants to have his term run smoothly without the chaos in the opposition, absolutely. We have no opposition as we speak, or if it is there, it is not vibrant, because we cannot say that Raila Amolo Odinga is in the opposition. So having these factors that the speaker's seat might go to the ODM, majority leader seat might also go over there. The support that Western Kenya gives might also be very shaky. So the only thing that, or the only card that William Samoei Ruto is playing now is for Raila Amolo Odinga. If Raila loses it, I know Ruto might also come back and say, you see, huyu mzee ni mtu wa kuweza kupoteza. This is always a loser. I've tried to campaign for him to get the AUC. He loses, like he does lose in elections. So he might get other support from other bases, but it will not be consolidated as the 47% that he gets from Mount Kenya. So what might Ruto do to garner back the support from Mount Kenya? Because we already know that he's lost favor with Gachagua out of the picture. Also, William Samoei Ruto has created a monster, and so fast Gachagua is becoming known and becoming a darling to the people of the mountain. If he is able to consolidate that kind of support in a way that he does not maybe lose or waste the goodwill of the people, and convert that into a political arrangement that he can be a part of, then Rigathi Gachagua might become a very, very dangerous force to deal with come 2027. The political landscape is faster unfolding, and let us wait and see what unfolds as we still have 3 more years. Of course, I don't want to lie to you. Don't expect any development from William Samoei Ruto if that is what you expect. But politics is politics at the end of the day. What's your thought on this? That is just my analysis. Give me your thoughts on the comment section below. If you are watching from our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button. So anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. If you're watching from our Facebook page, kindly follow us for regular updates. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in DURB Radio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, DURB Radio ndio mpango mzima.